Like that
You,
but I like my other one. Really
your
good.
lineup includes games that I didn't get. I don't have the Ravens game in mind.
Oh, that one might be a Monday
It
game.
might be the Monday night
I did a
game.
Sunday, Monday first down play.
Okay.
My bad.
Okay. No. I mean, that's fine.
I mean,
But that
you were gonna
lineup will
play.
definitely be different for me.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm playing Le'Veon Bell. I think that's
Can't
where
do it.
that's where I think I can do it because I have so much money saved up.
I feel you on that one. So actually, because we only got about 10 minutes or so, you want to do the surprises and stuff? We don't have to do our second one.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff I just randomly wrote
We're going to
down.
talk about like surprises and disappointments in our league this year so far, since it's coming down to the wire.
Okay.
So I know mine off the top of the head, so I don't even have to. I didn't have to write that down.
I think one of the biggest things that surprised me this year was all the trades that happened. I'm not used to seasons where there's a bunch of trades. Garoppolo, Kelvin Benjamin, Marcel Darius, like big names that affect a team were traded. Garoppolo, you thought was going to be the future, but I guess they thought we're not ready to pay 2 quarterbacks. You know, I'm guessing they talked to Garoppolo and said like, "What's it going to take for us to keep you another 3 or 4 years without you actually playing?" And he probably gave him the bird and said, "Trade me, do yourself a favor." All right, what do you? You can do a topic. I did trades. You do.
No. My biggest thing would be like things that affect fantasy the most for the year. On top of the trades, because don't get me wrong, like the Adrian Peterson trade changed lineups throughout the world when it comes to because what it did to Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara, and then
That's
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
But like injuries have definitely been the craziest year of injuries I have ever seen since playing this game, by far. Quarterbacks especially. And just beginning of the year, top 10, top 15 picks that just no longer matter. I will say rookies played a big part until they got hurt this year. Like people like Dalvin Cook and Christian McCaffrey and people like that, I think have played a big part in how the game has been played this year. I will say this when it comes to picks by our league that I was not expecting to turn out the way they did. I will go ahead and take the defeat on this one. Adam Thielen. I wanted you to pull up. I'm hooked on a Thielen, so I could say hooked on a Thielen.
Yeah.
Because that right there, that dude is legit. I won't lie. I'm sorry, Blake. You were right. I was wrong. I think it does have a little to do with the fact that
Teddy Bridgewater wasn't there, so I was just in my mind. I knew I'm staying away from him. When I saw him get picked in like round 9 or 8 or 9, I was like, oh, okay. But I wasn't like, oh my god, you know.
The only thing I'll give myself props on for calling out was, even though it took a while, Keelan Allen has proven to be the all-star I knew he could be.
Oh, Keenan, yeah. He didn't get hurt. That's one of my Keenan Allen made it.
I told you at the beginning of the year, this dude was a PPR monster, and I knew he would be. I tried to get him all year from everybody.
Agree. I just wasn't going to get burned by that.
I will say, and I was right about LeGarrette Blount second. Hey, he's going to be one of the few Eagles that doesn't return because they're not going to re-sign him. I will say that a few quarterbacks surprised the crap out of me, for sure. Like, if you had told me Wentz and Golf would be where they were.
Wentz?
No.
Wentz is still a surprise. I expected this to occur at some point. Golf, I think he's not better, but he's the bigger surprise. I didn't think he would
The Rams' offense is a bigger surprise, like, as a whole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And like, the Rams team, like, the record and everything, I'm like, okay. Because, I mean, their offense is capable with Todd Gurley. Their defense, I believe, was always good. They have their moments, but so the team isn't necessarily surprised, but the fact that their offense is like the number one offense almost, if not the number one offense, blows my mind.
And I think running backs have been like a surprise this year because you got your main people that you had, but like people like David Johnson went down early, so you had to start picking through and getting people. Kareem Hunt was an early surprise. Then you had the Chris Thompsons, the Mark Ingrams, the Alvin Kamaras that just jumped out of nowhere like week 7 or 8. And, you know, it changed a lot. Like, I mean, some of our teams have changed dramatically from the beginning. Some have not because you guys don't play. But I will give you guys credit on that. As I just jokingly said that this is by far the most intense fantasy football league we've played in this year.
League we have.
So, in a long time.
Yeah, Matt's team was never really a threat, but he also lost his number one. Had a lot that just didn't play well. But, Jags defense.
See, that wasn't a surprise for me. I knew they were going to be good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't think they were going to be
No one drafted them. No one drafted
Well, you
them.
don't really draft defenses.
Based
per
upon them
se.
being a freak of nature beast.
Yeah, like it was more the fact they played in the
I
AFC
understood
South.
they could be good, would be good.
Yeah,
I didn't think they'd be good this early, and I didn't think they'd be this good.
I think it's more of a product of what conference they play in. Don't get me wrong, I mean, they're awesome. They're offensive. I think it also helps what conference they play in. And I was more or less
It
going
helps
for
the
like,
wins because their offense blows. But
yeah. And at the beginning of the year, I drafted people who I knew were going to play the first 3 weeks against what I thought were good matchups, and that's
Yeah.
what I draft.
Okay.
But
What about like the Giants? I thought they were going to make playoffs.
really,
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. They
now
also they played Geno Smith last week. They were a 10-win team
Thank God nobody
last
got fired.
year, and they lost 2 receivers.
yeah. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that they wouldn't have made playoffs. What I'm saying is like, I was never high on them to begin with. I did not expect them to do this bad. I will give you that because this has been beginning of the year. The Jets surprised the poo out of me,
I thought they were going to be the worst team in the NFL.
and I did too. I thought them and Chicago would be the worst 2 teams,
Yeah.
and they have both played well.
I'm telling you right now, Tarek Cohen needs to start playing.
Tariq,
I don't know what their problem is. It's dumb.
maybe
It's
because
dumb.
they call him Tarek, and he's like, no, I'm not gonna play for a team that can't pronounce my name.
Tariq, whatever.
And then the Vikings defense I knew was legit. Did not realize how legit till the past couple
Vikings?
weeks. They have played out of their mind.
I'm more surprised about their offense not sucking.
Yeah, well, Case
I
Keenum.
mean-
Case Keenum is not bad anymore. Like, I mean, not that I don't know if he ever was. We just didn't really get to see him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's not as bad as I thought he would be. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
And then the Patriots somehow still pulling out the horseshoe out their ass and playing in a league where like Buffalo and the Jets were just gonna ride up, and then they
Why-
both just shat the bed.
Who's Rex Burkman? Or Burkhead? What's his
Burkhead.
name?
Burkhead.
Burkhead? Who is that? That's what I'm saying. I remember seeing his name on draft night, and it was up on the list, and I'm like, I may have. We should look at the draft board. I may have put him on someone's team as a joke. As a joke.
I
think
can't
put him on
take
someone's
full
team.
credit for this, but I will say one player that I drafted the last round, even though I dropped him like 3 weeks later, Robbie Anderson. Yay for me
Yeah.
on that one. But I'm trying to think, is there any other body that got drafted super late besides some of your players? Obviously,
Alvin Kamara was not drafted by anyone.
No.
Let's make that clear.
Darren McFadden ended up being a total bust when Ezekiel Elliott was hurt. So
He hasn't played one snap. That's
I'll
kinda
take a crap
surprising.
list on that one. The Jameis Winston pick very early, Chris, turned out not to be favorable.
Yeah, maybe next year.
Getting Alex Smith late, I mean, that's favorable right there. I mean, he's probably in the top 10 quarterbacks of the year.
He's like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Just because
Okay.
of ridiculous game high and lows.
Russell Wilson, I'll give Blake credit on that one.
Yeah.
Dude, good job. I mean, he's just doesn't matter what matchup it is. Even though I think this week Jacksonville gets him.
Hey,
I think
no.
Jacksonville gets him this week.
Take
but we'll
credit. Thomas Rawls did do better than CJ Prozice.
I don't even know if you can take credit. I mean,
Take
credit
credit
on that.
I was being a little sarcastic.
but it's kind of
about
like,
that, but-
ugh. It's like being the best. Like, what are those little things that people race? The little cars, like the
Hot Wheels.
no, like the ones that kids make that are like you don't know who's gonna win,
Right,
who
yeah.
throws it
You
faster.
just throw it and
It-
hope it
that-
doesn't hit a
it's-
pebble.
It's kind of like that, dude. Like you
Yeah.
didn't. They were all shit. They were all shit.
Who's the best Seattle running back right now?
Mike Davis.
Mike Davis.
Mike Davis.
Good Gamecocks.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it.
That made me throw.
I was like,
Alright,
can you
we're
say
good.
that? But all right, guys. Well, we are almost out of time. So,
Yeah.
but hope you guys enjoyed this. I think this is one of our better ones so far. I've
It's been
enjoyed
pretty
it.
good. It's been pretty long, but
if you
it's been
guys
pretty good. It's fun.
want to get to next year, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to work on it a little better. But good luck, everybody.
Maybe
And,
response videos would be cool too.
Yeah,
Maybe
just a little
I don't
bit.
know how we can set it up. We'll research it a
We'll
little bit
do
more.
it. All right. Good luck.